Hey crafty friends, it's Mel. Hi! Hope everyone's doing really good. I'm doing a video response for RoniSueScrapper's 550 subby challenge. Yay, Ronnie! Congratulations on your subbies. So I will put the link down below so you can join up with Ronnie's challenge as well. She asked that you do a layout, and you can do anything you want as long as you tell the story behind the photo. I think that's right, Ronnie. And I think there's got another chance. She has another option for you to enter to win. So do check out her channel if you don't already subscribe to Ronnie. And Ronnie does amazing layouts. And I really want to join Ronnie's challenge and support her fantastic subby milestone. And I also wanted to do a video to tell you guys where I've been the last while, because it's been a little while since I've uploaded a video. So I thought I could do both. I ended up making a layout talking about some of the stuff that's been going on this month that's been keeping me very, very, very busy and haven't been able to craft or do videos. So this is my layout. It's not very exciting, and one of the reasons is I've got all my craft stuff packed up, which you can see here, many boxes of craft stuff packed up. So I couldn't get at most of my stuff, and I'd like to do a little bit more embellishing on this layout, but I'll have to wait till I unpack some of that stuff before I can do it. The March 31st, I was away taking my dad to a doctor's appointment, and it's about a 5-hour drive away, and I had a call from my husband in the morning, and he said, "Don't panic." I've already called the ambulance, and I did panic a little bit. So he had fallen in our driveway. We still had a lot of ice on our driveway, and he fell and he broke and dislocated his ankle. And that is his foot. He had to have surgery, and he got a plate in and some screws, and he's had a couple of different casts now, and he's basically laid up for 6 weeks or more. So he did quite a number on his foot. So I was home a lot helping him out because he couldn't really get around at all. He has crutches, but for the first 3 weeks he wasn't really supposed to even be trying to get around on his crutches. So now he's just starting to get around a little bit more. So yesterday I was able to pull out some of my craft supplies and have a little craft time. So that was the first time in a while. The other thing that happened this month is we have a new kitty cat, Casey. If you can see how cute Casey is. So here's the story with Casey. I think it was near the end of March, middle of March, I guess. We had a cat living, a stray cat living under our house, or got into a hole in the side of the house, and we were feeding it because it looked like it was really scared, and it cried all the time, and it clearly was somebody's cat, because he didn't seem to be used to being outside. And finally we got him trapped and got him to the shelter, and they found out that he did have a chip, which is great. So I was so excited because I thought that family's going to get their kitty cat back. So I called the next day to find out if the family had picked him up. And the shelter said that they hadn't been able to get in touch with the family, that the family hadn't updated their information for the chip, which usually means the family's sort of abandoning the cat if they've moved or something. So so the cat was going to have to find a new home in the shelter, but because they had the chip, they knew his name, or at least the name that he'd originally had when they put the chip in, and they knew approximately how old he was, and they thought he was quite an elderly cat. So he's pretty spry, but he's definitely an older cat. So he's at least, they think he's possibly 14. He might be a bit younger than that. But he's definitely an older senior cat, and so my husband and I talked about it, and we decided to adopt him. And because, I mean, it's really hard for older cats to get homes, and we had a connection with him. And the trick is that our current cat, Edwina, she's 4 and she's wonderful, wonderful kitty cat, but she does not like other cats at all. She's never lived with another cat, and when they come around the house, she really freaks out. So we knew it was going to be a challenge. So since then, this new cat, his name is Casey, he's been living in the back part of our house, and he's got a really cozy room set up, and he can wander around a bit. And we're trying to get each other figured out. He cries a lot, but he seems happy. He's really cozy all the time, but he also cries a lot, and it's hard to figure out if he just wants attention or he doesn't seem to want to go out. But it will be easier if he can come into the main part of the house, but we're just letting Edwina get used to his scent and get used to the fact that he's there. So it's already been a few difficult interactions at the door where the two parts of the house meet, but we're giving it a try to see if we can get them to get along with each other. So in the meantime, I go out there and give him some pats and snuggle with him whenever I can, and he seems pretty happy with that. So we've had that going on. The other thing that was happening is we moved a bunch of stuff for a relative, and we have had to store all that and also store some stuff around our house, which is another reason why my craft supplies are all packed up. So I'm living around boxes and with my husband hobbling around, and we also had a lot of flooding in the area, and we did have flooding in our back room as well, more than we ever normally do in the spring. So it has been quite a month. So that's where I've been. So I've got some journaling cards here that I'll put some little notes on about this month. And this one's, I've just stamped surprises. So my title is April Showers, and I've put When It Rains, It Pours, because it has been a difficult month. And I've got this little quote down here from a clip art chipboard pack that I have, and it says, "Chin up, Buttercup." I've been saying that to my husband with his having to deal with his ankle, and saying that to myself because I know it's been a hard month, but we'll get through it and everything will be better in May, right? It'll be great. It'll be a great month. So thanks for listening to my long story. And also I'm using this chopstick as my pointer because Pat is packed away in one of those boxes. So I couldn't find him this morning. So thanks guys for listening, and I hope everyone's doing good, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.